Hey, hi, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Healy World Advanced Training. So today we are going to have the question and answer session. So I'm here today. I'm Christy Wong to answer your questions with regards to the use of Healy and McHealy. So this session will be recorded and then it will be published on the social media. So, if you do not want to reveal yourself, then you may type your questions in the chat and we will answer your questions. All right. Otherwise, if you do not mind being recorded, then you can put up your hand um, if you have questions to ask. All right. Okay. So let's go through the disclaimer. The Healy and the McHealy devices, they are not medical devices. Okay, so they are meant to just support us in harmonizing our bioenergetic field. So do not use it to cure, treat, diagnose, or prevent any medical condition. So you should always seek professional advice if you suspect that there is any health issues that you are going through. Okay, so the information that we share here today is purely for educational purpose. So you must always, as you use the Healy, um, feel it. Okay, so feel what are the changes that's taking place, all right, and then use your judgment to tweak, to change the programs, okay, according to what you think is right. Okay, so sometimes you have to follow your intuition as well as your own judgment as well. Okay, so let us begin. If you have any questions. All right, Sri Ram.
Hi, Christy. Thank you very much for picking me. I have a lot of
Hello.
questions today.
A
Okay.
lot of questions today.
Yeah.
Okay.
First one is, what's the best way to use the bioenergetic defense programs? Because we're not going to be requiring the coil or the wires uh, specifically. So, is there any specific intensity also that is required for that?
Okay, for the bioenergetic defense, you use it as normal. Okay, you either use it with the electrodes, with the coil, or with the high wave. Okay, or in the pink app. All right, then if you're using it in the blue app, then you will analyze it and then you can choose whatever duration that you want to protect your energetic field. The instruction in the pink app, right? When you open
Yeah.
it, sometimes they show two Healy device, one on the pocket here and then the other one below.
Yeah.
And then it can be confusing. So people did ask, am I supposed to wear two Healy on my body? And then sometimes it says wear the electrodes, or the picture does not show you wearing any electrodes or whatsoever. So for the pink app, we use it as all other pink app programs.
So
Okay?
you're just saying use it with the wire itself because
Either
the instruct.
wire
Okay.
or coil or the high wave, because the pink app is directly working on your energetic field. So the same way, if you're using for the blue app, then you use it without any of this, just the Healy itself. So the picture there is a bit misleading. Yeah.
The other reason why I asked this is because when I used it with the coil, I noticed a significant level of battery drain, which I was not certain was it happening because of the program duration or whether it's because of the program itself, which is why I felt like maybe if I remove the coil, it would be more helpful or suitable. So that's why I brought this up. So have you
Oh,
noticed anything like this happening?
okay. I know that with the high wave, this one use up a lot
Yeah.
of battery power. I could only run at most three 1 hour programs. Okay, so this is the one that use up the most current. But I find that coil is fine unless you put it to 100% all the time. So for
Yeah,
me,
it's at
if you
100.
put it to, yeah, so the coil, how much will depend on your percentage. So if you always leave it to 100%, then of course it will drain. But I think with the coil, if you use it about 75 to 80%, you can use 4 to 5 1 hour program.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay,
great.
so if your Healy is less than that, it might be either the aging of the battery. So you have to monitor. All right. And then,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. So that's for the defense.
Next one, in what context should we use the 5 by 7 analysis?
Sorry,
Is it?
5 by 7. When
Yeah,
should you use the 5 by 7?
yeah.
Correct? Okay. When you want to, I call it the bioenergetic profiling. Okay, now, so there are people who finds that one is there are 200 over programs. So which one then should I be using? You know,
Okay.
does it depend on my intuition or whatever that I feel today? So that is one of the scenario to help you find which are the programs to use. Usually when it's 60 over percent, from there you will know that to use that for the Ping app. Some will do the top of every list, so they look at the one that is very, very on top, then they use that. So that is one. The other one is to find out what are the causes of your discomfort. Okay, it helps you to prioritize, especially if you have multiple conditions, you do not know where to start. Okay or not? So when the list come out as top one, two, three, four, five, so that is actually the priority listing for you. So that's one. And then you can also see when you look at all the 7 or 8 charts, right? You will see what are the repeating programs that are given to you. Sometimes you may have sleep, 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 sleeps 4 or 5 times, or you may have kidney 3 times. So the number of repeats of something that is related, I feel that is like they bolded and underlined it, to get your
Okay.
attention, that is what you need.
And is it a good idea to do this as a first time demo to someone?
I
Or
use it. For me, I use profiling for every prospect that I see. And it can
okay.
be very impressive because for somebody that you have totally no idea, they didn't tell you what's wrong with them. Okay. But if you know the pattern and how to read all those charts, when you ask questions, do you have this? Do you have that? They can be quite shocked that how do you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. This question came up because I did it last time, so I have follow-up question on this one.
Mm.
I didn't know where the person was when I was doing the demo, but they told me I'm available at this time. And by the time I found out, they were in someone else's house. They were alone. So also there was a limitation of the demo. She didn't give me a picture also to work with. So I had to do the demo without the picture. So, and she doesn't know anything of the resonance databases, which means no point of showing gem elixirs or bush flowers or anything like that. So I had to limit that. I used Healy Atmosphere, the programs on the Blue app to show. Now, this was one question that came up. Given where they are, which is not in their house, does it pick up what's in the atmosphere of the other person's house, or is it more to do with the person itself?
Okay. One is I don't normally use atmosphere to profile a person. Okay,
Yeah,
so under the McHealy, I will do classic and I will do McMakin. Yeah, because if you use atmosphere, you will have that problem because depending on where they are, it will pick up anything.
yeah,
You see or not? Yeah.
yeah. That makes sense. Because
Yes.
when I did the atmosphere, that's the first time I realized the mistake. The results that came up, she's saying, no, I'm not getting this, but everything else was matching. The
Yeah.
Healy and the Mag Healy
Yeah.
Classic and Mackin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't use the atmosphere because sometimes it will come out plant and animal and then car, then they'll be asking questions. You're analyzing me, why it gives me car, why it gives me plants. Okay, so for the McHealy, I will only do two, which is
Okay.
classic and McMakin. Okay, that's the safest because when you deal with somebody who is new and unfamiliar with this, so when it comes out with all this, their attention gets shifted. Their questions go elsewhere instead of what they should be asking. You see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I had to show some more features given the limitations of the demo that I
Yeah.
did. Okay, thank you for the feedback. Uh,
Okay. Yeah.
I'll keep one more question, then you can ask everyone else. Uh,
Okay.
in the coaching analysis, have you ever used customized entries, creating your own entries?
No. Okay. Till now, I have not put in my own entries. Yeah, although you can if you want to, because I find that there are already so many entries over there. So
Yeah,
some people, I think they find that, it's repetitive. So therefore, you want to try this and that. You can, all right, you can, but I don't. Yeah.
I have not tried. Okay. One of the reasons for asking this is because someone has attempted to even put their own potency with the values itself, not just DCM, even the 1 to 1
Mm.
E36. And I don't think that's suggested, right? To change those things. Yeah.
Um, you can change anything you want.
No, but you
Okay.
can't, is it
Yeah.
recommended to put your own? I got it, don't change the frequencies from Dr. Michael Chen, but I was just curious if you have attempted this because it was
Um,
curious to see that the what the experiment was that person was doing, but I didn't know it was recommended or not, given
okay.
what
So
they were
what
saying.
was the outcome? Any outcome?
Some people definitely felt better. Some people have been able to cause results. Because one of the other reasons of asking this question is whatever
Mm,
is the goal that is being created, the focus statement, accomplishing the goal was has been a challenge for me. I don't know what it is that I'm missing, or by the time I accomplish the goal, it is way too long and almost sort of why am I doing that? But there were
mm,
people who have been able to create results with customized entries uh, much more easily. That was where this question came from.
mm. Okay. So for me, I find that it depends whether you're an experienced or a new user. So if you're a new user, I would say that you should focus on experiencing it as a whole. Okay. But if you are already an experienced user, then you can play around with it because sometimes it's intuition, you see. So you may
Yeah.
get this intuition and that strong feeling that you should actually put this into it, then you do it by all means. All right. So as long as what you have stated inside is positive, I don't see anything wrong with that lah.
And there's a
Yeah.
field called background information. What is
Mm.
usually put there? Because I think it is blank always, at least for the official
Yeah.
entries, what is already
Yeah,
there. But
because if it's left blank means there is no need lah. Okay, because firstly, I will not advise because I'm not the person who designed the
yeah,
whole entire layout and the purpose, you see or not.
yeah.
So yeah. So therefore, I don't play around with it unless you are very, very sure why you want to have that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Allow other
Okay,
people to
yeah,
ask.
thank you. All right. Now there is a question by Galaxy A15. What is 5 by 5 analysis and 5 by 7? Okay, so 5 by 5, when you go to the Blue app, all right, under the analysis module, the first one is Healy database. Okay, so as usual, we always do the all Healy, then it give you the top five, then you go to each of the five, and then you further analyze. So that is the 5 by 5. Okay, now below that, you have the McHealy database. And many people do not know how to use the McHealy database. They thought that you must have a McHealy to do that, but actually it's not. That one, you actually use your Healy, and then you can have all four, right? Which is your classic, hemisphere, water, and the McMakin. So usually for health profiling, we will do the classic analysis and the McMakin analysis. So this is 2 by 5. So you can either call it Healy 5x5, Healy 2x5. Okay, if you're lazy, you just call it the 5x7 and combine everything together. Okay, so that's the meaning of 5x5, 2x5, and then 5x7. Okay, all right, so that is our common lingo to shorten everything. Okay, I'll take one more question from the list here. Anjali, okay, how many maximum programs can take in a day? Okay, the blue app, no limit. All right, then it depends on whether you're using the electrodes. We say 3 hours for the electrodes. And then if you're using high wave, one full charge allow you to use about 3 programs. So that will be enough. And then the coil, if you're using pink app with a coil, no limit. Okay, no limit. Yeah. Okay, let's invite the next person. Just now was Sumant, Mr. Suman Kar. Yeah, I accidentally deleted
I
your
can say,
when you raise your hand. Okay, yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Hi. Okay, so my question pertains to my specific condition, that is for the heart. And you've been very kind and you've been analyzing some of the reports earlier.
Mm,
So I've been running the programs as per the analysis given in the Blue app
mm,
over the last 5 months. So many things have improved for sure. However, one of the main issues that I was facing was very low ejection fraction of the heart, just
mm,
about 18 to 20%. And there
mm.
has been no change in that so far. So, is there something else, or am I missing something? Uh, how does one proceed further beyond this?
Okay. So for the heart, there are, if you go to the blue app, right, there is watch and there's watch DN. Okay, so you look for whether rigidity appears. All right, so
Okay.
you talk about the ejection, correct or not? So sometimes if the heart is coated with a lot of fatty tissues, so it
Yes.
becomes less contractile. Okay,
Okay.
or it could be nerves. So you have to see what other things that come out as well because the heart also has the nervous innervation that
Yes.
allow the muscles to all contract together, so that will affect the ejection. So you can do nerve, you can
Okay.
do heart programs, heart chakra program, as well as fitness. Under
Oh,
fitness, there is circulation. Okay, there
yeah.
is also muscle harmony,
Mhm.
muscle strength, and then muscle stamina. So all these things that can work on the muscles, you can
Right.
try that. Okay, try
Okay.
that.
Just one more question. That is about the duration of how do you decide on uh, how much time should you run a program for? Pink app is very clear because they're
Mm,
all pre-decided. But
mm.
when you run programs on the Blue app, then how much time?
Okay. So somebody just asked me this question this afternoon. All right.
Okay.
Now, I liken it to because when you wear the Healy and when you run the Healy for yourself, it is actually
Yeah.
making corrections, right? It's doing work. So
Yes.
if you're doing work, whether I give you 27 minutes or 54 minutes or 4 hours or 9 hours to do the job, it makes a difference. Correct or not?
Yeah.
So when you have less time, you have to be super efficient. You're
Right.
stressed, right? So little time and so much work to do. So when I choose the time, I will look at the person. Is the person very fit? All right. If the
Okay.
person is very fit, there's not much work to do. So 6 minutes, 12 minutes, or even 27 minutes is good enough. Okay or not?
Okay.
Because the device will be able to complete that
Mm.
amount because there's not much to repair. Okay, if there is an elderly person, with so many issues, then you give 27 minutes. It's like the job is just very, very superficial. So I may choose 4 hours or I may choose 9 hours to support the person the entire day. If the person is very, very sick, maybe 9 hours even. Okay, more time to do the job without having to rush through. So whether it's 1 hour, 4 hours also depends. Do I want to use this for the whole day, or do I still want to use the other programs? You see or not? Yeah. So if you have
Got it.
more issues, I would say slightly longer, 1
Yeah,
hour, and
got
then
it.
change to other programs.
All right.
Clear?
Thank you so much. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks.
Okay. All right. Okay. Then I'll go to another one, Shrabani. Sometimes after studying for a long time, mind feels full and tiring. Sometimes I often feel brain fog. So for brain performance, if you have the high wave, mind wave, all right, the mind wave, you can use all of the 6 or 7 mind wave programs, and then learning. There's learning programs as well. So you can either use it through the pink app with the coil or with the high wave or with the electrodes, or you can use it through the blue app. That means you pick the duration that you want so that while you are studying, you are supported by all these frequencies. If you have the Healy, in McHealy, you have the study program in the atmosphere. You also have the office program. Okay, so what's the difference? Study program is for you to understand, remember things, memorize things, concentration. The office is when you have to do more solutions, mathematics, where you're trying to find solutions, you're solving problems, you need thinking, yeah, then you can use the office. Yeah. Okay, so these are programs that you can use to support yourself throughout the entire period. Okay. Yeah. So brain fog, all this will actually go away when you, let's say, use the concentration program. Yeah. All that. Okay. So use the programs that supports the brain. Okay, Nital. I saw your very long write up here. Focal fatty marrow, hemangioma seen at L1 level. L1 is lumbar, is it? Okay, you want to unmute yourself. Then the alignment of the vertebra is normal. Vertebral body reveal normal signal intensity. Well, you practically write the entire report for me. No significant STIR hyperintensity detected. L5 degenerated spondylitis basically is the entire spinal problem, right? Okay, so I don't have to read everything because I'm not a doctor in the first place. So as long as I see it's L1, L4, L5, all that
And
is
the S1.
basically your spine. Okay, so for spine, that's why you have to see your 5x5. Do you get chakra programs? Yeah.
No.
So because the spine and the chakra is central, you see or not? So work on all the chakra programs, okay? Especially the root, sacral, solar plexus, okay? That will be at the lower back, the lumbar part. Yeah, so basically the whole thing, the S, which is the sacrum, it is actually at the sacral as well as the root chakra, okay or not? So if I were you, I would use all the chakra, that's one. Okay, the second thing is meridian-wise bladder meridian, because the bladder meridian actually runs on the 2 sides of your spine. So this is your spine, so it runs on the 2 sides of your spine. Then, okay, what else? Then let me see, nerve, right? So nerve, there's so many nerve program, do all the nerve program. So, and then vitalization. Vitalization is very necessary for you because of so much degeneration over here. Okay, because in the vitalization, I would say do a complete 3-week protocol for vitalization. Okay, regeneration 1 to 3, there's bone, there's nerve. So I would say do all that is there. Okay, you wanted clarification?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm.
Actually, ma'am, I am running my 5x5. Today it gave Meridian 1, 65%, Deep Cycle at 61%, Vitalization 53%,
Yeah, so vitalization 3,
Harmony
right?
2, Harmony 2, 52%, and Harmony 1, 51%.
Yeah,
Last
but you
week
have
also,
to,
these programs were same. The
yeah,
sequence was different.
okay,
Last to last week also the same programs were there. This
yeah,
sequence is the percentage is different. But
yeah.
what I am worrying is I am running this since means I am suffering from this since last 2 months. And then I went for the MRI last Tuesday.
Mm.
And
Okay.
the percentage are now getting increased. Means see Harmony 1, the last week was 49%. And today it is 51%. Same way
Mm.
Meridian was 53%, today it is 65%.
Mm.
So,
Okay.
and my aura energy is reducing day by day. Means
Mm.
the February 22nd, my aura energy was 85%.
Mm.
Then 3rd of April, it came to be 61%. And
Mm.
today it came to be 57%. So I
Mm.
am getting very much confused why with me the thing is getting reversed.
Okay. All right. That is only your top 5. Okay. You didn't do the 5 of each of these.
I did.
Okay. So yeah, so don't worry so much about the top 5%. Okay. Because sometimes the percent may be low, but then when you do the detailed analysis, then suddenly you see higher percentage,
Even
right?
my Sizzler salt is showing this connective tissue, nerve harmony,
Mm.
joint bond
Yeah.
problem. But
Yes.
I since last 2 days I am running this Sizzler salt 4 hours in the night.
Mm.
But
Okay.
today my problem means day before yesterday I was okay. I was walking and thing even though it was paining. And today I am not able to sit properly also. So
Mm.
the intensity of pain has increased. And till today, even though it is this problem, I was not having back pain. I was having pain in my buttocks. From today, it has shifted to means upward, means a little bit of the tailbone kind of thing, that space pain has started.
You are saying the pain has spread, or
Yes,
the pain,
yes,
okay, there are two things. One is the pain has spread, means a bigger area, or the
yes.
pain has moved,
Pain bigger area,
bigger area.
horizontally also and vertically also.
Okay. All right. Do you have the McHealy?
Yes, pro.
Yeah. So there is the McMakin program. McMakin program
I
is
take
actually
now
very good.
meridian and I take now meridian every day.
No, the McMakin for all the back
McMakin, no,
joints, all that.
only one. Now meridian I am taking every day.
So you don't use McMakin?
McMakin, I am using only one program now meridian.
I don't understand. Meridian is Meridian. McMakin is McMakin.
In McMakin, there
Christian,
is one
sorry to
program called as
interrupt.
Nerve
Neetal, one
Harmony.
second.
Yeah.
Christy, she's mean to say she's running the nerve harmony, not nerve meridian. In McMacken, she's running nerve
Oh,
harmony.
Yes.
okay. All right, all right.
Thank you,
Okay.
Nitya.
Thank you. So, okay, in the McKin, you're running nerve. Okay, what about the back one? They have lower back, all
Yes,
those.
I am using lower back pain priorly, but since the pain was not in my back, I used it for 2 3 days and then I focused only on nerve because it was kind of nerve pain I was feeling through the thigh also.
Mm,
So I
okay.
focused on only in nerve.
Yeah, because you see, when you uh the nerve is sensitive, but it does not mean that nerve is the problem. You see or not?
Okay.
So many times is the degeneration of the bone. So the bone is supposed to stack up one on top of each other. Okay.
So the doctor said the
So
alignment is not there.
yeah. So when it degenerate, it's going to, instead of straight like this, it's going to go a bit off. So when it's a bit off, it's going to press on the nerve. When it press on the nerve, you will feel the pain. You see or not? So you must also be like doing the vitalization. That's why vitalization keeps coming up for you, because you got to repair the bone. You got to make the bone strong so that it can be vertical and then not press on your nerve. Okay or not? So so situation can go worse because you are not targeting, you keep targeting the nerves, but you're not helping the bones and the other soft tissue, connective tissue. Connective tissue will be what? It will be the cartilage between each
Yes.
other. So when you get worn out, then the bones rub against each other, then you get pain. You see or not? So sometimes it may give you skin, soft tissue, connective tissue. So all these things is supposed to help as well. So doing the 5x5 will actually help you to see exactly which program is given to you and use programs that you have never used before. You know or not? So don't always keep using the same one. All right. So it's like diet, right? So if every day you just keep eating that one kind of vegetables instead of a whole range of vegetables, so the balance of the nutrients is not there. You see or not? Yeah. So you have to spread out, use the different related programs according to what is given to you in your 5x5. Can? All right. Any other
And
question?
can
Yeah.
we ask some technical means my Mag Healy just for 3 minutes charging it gets heated up and stops charging. And even if I start using it, even that 30-minute programs, it gets heated and it gets the blue light gets on in between and the program stops.
Okay, your Healy after is fully charged, is it?
No, it's not even getting means the moment I keep it in charging, the third minute it says that the device is heated up and the charging is
Oh,
stopped.
okay. That
So
is quite common.
I have started putting Mag Healy in the room where AC is on. Then also it is doing the same thing.
Mm,
Since last
okay.
15 days I am facing this problem. So my Mag Healy is never charged above 60%.
Oh,
And
okay.
that is the reason I am not also using Mag Healy much nowadays.
Okay. Yeah, it's quite a common problem that it gets heated up, high temperature, and it stops the thing, right? Okay. So what happens is I don't put the plate directly on the surface. Okay, I lift it up. Okay, for example, this thing, right? We always have this, right? Okay, so I will put this thing on top like this
Okay.
on the table. I lift it up, okay, because certain surfaces can be a bit hot. So I find that if I were to lift it up, I don't see those message that much. If it really did happen, it shows that message. I would lift it up and see how hot. If it's very, very hot, I would put it like this upside down and then just let it cool, okay, before I put it back again. So yeah. So I think the company has to work on all this,
Yes.
okay, but we have to give them time to go and
Because
stop.
two of my uh, members who have bought, they are also complaining about this Mag Healy charging.
Yeah. Yeah. So no choice.
And ma'am, can
We have
we
to
have
put up
can
with
we
it
have your
first.
email ID in case I need to send you something or ask you something in between?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. So any other questions?
No. Now vitalization, how shall I use this all the programs?
Okay. In the back office in the my.healy.world under the
Hmm.
tool download, there is a protocol there.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, for those, if you have my books, the protocol is also inside my book. So you can either refer to the books there, or you can refer to downloads. Okay, look for the protocol.
Thank
All
you.
right. Okay, thank you. Okay, next one from the right top will be Madhu's question. How many programs can a person take from Healy in a gap of how many hours? Okay, so Healy depends on the percentage that you're using. So if you use low percentage, you can use as many as you want. I'm talking about classic and McMakin where you put on the body. If it's atmosphere, there is no limit. All right. So if you put it on your body, use low percentage. Okay. Don't put to 100%. Use about 50% or lower than that. And the time gap, usually half an hour in between, or at least 15 minutes gap in between, and drink water before and after a program. Okay, then how many programs really depends on the person. Some can take a lot, but some can't. Okay, so you have to feel it. If you are feeling a bit groggy, a bit dizzy, that is too much. Migraine, you start to have migraine, then it's too much, you know. So there are people who even get, let's say, ulcers starts to form, is also too much. That means your body is overheated up already. Okay, so it varies from person to person. You have to observe what is happening, not just that day itself, but the subsequent days. Okay, so for example, the high wave, I would use only about 60 to 70%. But there are people who tell me that they put up to 100%. And I tried it, okay? I tried it. I said, why are people using so much? So when I use 100%, I get pain. My gum get inflamed and painful. Okay, but if I use about 60% to 70%, I am okay. All right, so it varies from person to person. So you have to see what your body is telling you. Okay, that is the best gauge. Is Healy program be given indirectly, like we give the Healy from the Blue app? Yes, you can. If you're using the Meridian module, then you will use the Healy connect to the Blue app. But if you are using the Healy, then the Healy resonance database, right? Then you have to use the Healy connect to the Blue app. So this is the confusing part. If yes, then the time setting will be the same as using Healy Blue app. Okay, Healy chakra activation, the chakra balancing can be taken at any time, usually in the day for chakra balancing, or when you are doing your meditation, etc., you can do that. Okay. At night, you have to see whether you can take it or not, because it may be energizing. While eating food after meals also can be taken. Okay, so I mean, it's atmosphere, it's not on your body. You can just leave it there and have your activity. Yes, it can be done that way for chakra balancing atmosphere program. Fourth question is, all the programs of Healy can be given continuously one by one to the same person. So it's the same as the first question. What is the gap? Usually we leave a minimum 15-minute gap, okay, in between. All right. So follow what your body is telling you. Atmosphere can be the whole day because you see the infinity there. So atmosphere program can be used the entire day, 24 hours. Okay, water is unlimited. You have to charge your water. Okay, all right. So I've covered that. All right. Okay, Nitya.
Hello, Prissy. Good to see you again here. So I'm just
Yeah.
joining from my mobile, so I'll keep my video off, otherwise it'll get
All
overheated
right.
up.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yes.
I have few set of questions here, Christy. For my mom, she is 65 years old and she has got a very chronic knee pain. It's been there like more than 30, 35 years now. So whenever I do the analysis, it is showing only the well-being program at the top all the time. Like it's been like more than three to
Say
four
again.
times we have
Sorry.
done the
Wait, slower. What is the thing on the top, that part?
well-being, well-being.
Oh, well-being. Okay.
Yeah. So all the other things it keeps changing. Like sometimes I get mind wave, sometimes meridian, harmony one, all these steps it comes. But this well-being alone, every time I do the analysis for her, it is showing. So does it really mean, Christy? Why it is showing all the weeks? And the
Okay. Did
percentages
you
keep
analyze?
increasing.
Okay, but when you analyze the well-being, the three programs there, what does it show? The
Yeah,
body,
we
mind,
only
spirit.
have the three, yeah, body, mind, and spirit we have, right? Only three
Yeah,
programs we write, right?
correct. Yeah.
So
So
all the
what are
three
the
comes,
percentages?
the percentage initially when I did it for the first week, right? It was all like 14, 18, 20 something. Now
Mm,
slowly, a week after week, it has all come up to 40%, like
yeah,
41, 42, 43, something like
yeah.
that.
That's a good sign.
Okay. Now,
Yeah,
my question is
because
why she's getting this well-being consistently, like all the weeks? Does it mean? I'm asking. When we get
okay,
well-being, what does it mean actually?
all right. It follows the match, correct? Now, based on her field. Okay, so that
Okay.
means she has all three issues.
Mm.
Okay, she has all three issues. She needs it. So the good range is between 40 to 60. So hers is
Okay.
actually very, very low. It's even lower than 30. It's 14, 18, and 20 when she first started. So
Mm.
numbers that are very, very low means that her energy is extremely, extremely low. Okay, and it's
Okay.
chronic. It has been a long time. So as you use it, you see it has climbed up to 40. So that's
Yeah.
a very good sign that the body is actually responding to it. Okay, so you
Mm.
see whether it's body, mind, or spirit first. Body is her physical body. All right.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then it's actually a shortcut because it gives you this tree rather than give you a lot of programs. Okay.
Mm.
So mind is thinking too much, overthinking. And then spirit is her outlook, very, very negative, depressed. Sometimes they feel hopeless, they feel despair. So that's why it's given that way. That means she has all three of them.
I
Yeah.
understand. Okay. So, do we have any particular food style that needs to be followed, Christy, like a low carbs food we have to take, or high protein, or there shouldn't be any fat in the food? Because once I heard that Healy is helping us to produce more of ATP, right? So the protein synthesis is happening in a larger way. The ATP production is larger way. Because of
Mm.
that, we are not supposed to take much of carbohydrate foods. We have to reduce the carbohydrate intake and we have to increase the protein intake. I heard. So is that really so? We have to do it in that way, or what should be the uh, style for the food style? Like what kind of food we have to follow?
Okay. Normal healthy diet. Eat in
Okay.
moderation. Okay, you need
Mm.
to eat everything in moderation, and then yeah. So the energy it's like the body cannot produce energy without the carbohydrates or the fats.
Mm.
So the energy must still comes from there. Doesn't mean that you remove carbohydrate and then Healy can still produce the energy for you. No. Okay. Using your normal diet, okay, why you can't produce, why you still feel tired is because there's a lot of sugar in the body, but the sugar
Mm.
cannot go into the cell or your mitochondria is not able to use those sugars. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So what Healy does is to actually stimulate all this machinery in your body to make it efficient, to wake them up, and start their engine. You see or not? So it helps you to produce more energy, but it still comes from your food. Yeah.
Okay.
So diet-wise, you should only consider the moderation unless you have health condition, you cannot take certain kind of food, or you are adjusting your weight issues, etc. Otherwise, just eat normal, good proportion, and then eat at the right timing. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because basically, South Indian meals, we have lots of carbohydrates and a moderate amount of protein and good amount of fiber we take. So that's why I had a question.
Yeah.
Another question would be, Christy, suppose if someone is having the professional edition and they don't have the Healy High Wave, okay? So they don't have the Soul Cycle program also. So when they do the analysis, if someone gets Mind Wave or Cell Wave or Soul Cycle, what all the programs that alternatively they can run, Christy, instead of these three programs?
Okay. All right. So if it appear in the blue app, then run the blue app list.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
for the pink
everybody
app, I'm
actually,
asking like,
yeah.
do we have
So
to like run any other alternate programs
yeah,
for the pink app?
yeah. So for me is if you do not have those program in the pink app, it appear in the blue app, run it, vibrate it in the blue
Mm.
app. Okay. The alternative for mind wave is learning. So
Okay.
you can use all the learning programs. All right. For
Okay.
cell wave will be all those Healy programs. Okay. Basically, they are already all there. Okay. And then
Okay.
what is the other one that you
Soul
said?
cycle, Christy. Soul
Soul
cycle.
cycle. Soul cycle is emotions. So you can
Okay.
use the resonance database.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm getting it. So when it comes to nature cycle now, Christy, we have one set of programs for nature cycle, right?
Yeah.
So how we have to run, like there are, I think 12 set of programs where like 5 to 7, 7 to 9, 9 to 11, like for each organ it has given, right?
Yeah.
So if suppose if a program has, we have to run at like, it is showing 5 to 7 means, I have to run that program in that 5 to 7 a.m. or 5 to 7 p.m. or apart from that timing, I have to run it. How actually I have to run the program?
Okay, first you have to understand what is the natural cycle and why do you want to do the natural cycle. Okay, so
Okay.
the natural cycle, you can only do it 4 times a year, not as
Oh,
and when you want. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, so somebody asked me, and then she thought that, oh, I want to do it now, and then you do it. No, because you are trying to synchronize your own body clock with
okay.
nature. Okay, so it goes by the season. Every start of the season, you can only do it one time. So the spring season is over already. So you can't do it until I would think it's June. If I'm not mistaken, it will be June.
Okay.
Okay, June, September, and then December. So it's during June will be the summer solstice. Okay, and then the autumn, and then winter solstice, and then spring. So only 4 times a year. Okay, because you
Okay.
are trying to synchronize. So if you feel that, let's say you can't sleep or your body clock is haywire, then you will do a natural cycle. So you have to go to the Rainbow app. So in the Rainbow app, it will tell you when is the next start date. So it will tell you exactly, because you have to choose whether you're northern or southern hemisphere. Then you have to do all the setup. After you set up, they will tell you to which date you're supposed to start. So once you
Okay.
kickstart, okay, the program, the app will prompt you when to use which program. So you have to follow a
Okay.
very strict protocol. Okay, drink water 15 minutes before you start, and then you start the program, then you end, drink another cup of water. So all the timings are given to you. So it's very strict. So when they tell you which time to use which program, you follow. Okay, except when it's optional, when let's say they give you a program that is 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning or 3 a.m. to 5 in the morning, you can skip that. Okay, unless you want to get up and do that. Okay, yeah. So the
Okay.
whole purpose is the meridian time. So you have to do it, follow the meridian time. Okay, within that
Okay.
window that is given to you. Yeah.
Okay.
So the whole
So
purpose is to align. Yeah.
I get it. Okay. So the
Mm.
Rainbow app you said, right? That is anything related to Healy or it's just an external app you're saying about, Christy? I've never
Yeah,
heard
Healy has
about
three
it.
app. Healy has three app. The white one.
Yeah, one is
So one is
Yeah,
the white one is the pink one, and the other one is the blue one. So it's the
He's
white app.
referring to the white app.
white app.
Yeah, the white app.
okay, okay. I'm getting.
Yeah, because
Okay.
sometimes we call it the rainbow app. You can call it the white app. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Okay.
Okay.
So when someone is having the periods, no, Christy, like the menstrual cycle periods, that time, what all the programs that we are not supposed to run? Like, is there
Circulation.
protocol like that during
Okay.
periods? Okay.
Yeah. Energy circulation. Okay. Circulation, the blood circulation kind of program. Meridians. Okay. All those meridians program. Okay. You have to be
Okay.
careful. Some are very sensitive. That means they get more bleeding.
Okay.
But for some
Mm.
people, they are fine. So it depends. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So one last question from my side. While doing the analysis, no, Christy, actually, what should be the intention? Like they have to just chant, I allow Healy to read my information field, only that, or they should think about all the problems that they have in their life, or the life that they really want to live. That thing they have to think about it. What should be the intention? Just while doing the analysis, or just few seconds before doing the analysis.
The 5x5, are you talking about the 5x5
Yeah,
or you
5x5
think about?
analysis. Yeah.
Okay, all right. The 5x5, normally I don't even think about anything.
Oh,
No expectation. My mind is just empty. I just take it and I just use it. Okay.
okay.
Um, if you want the problems to come out, all right, let's say for emotions, we talk about emotions. All right. You get the person to talk about their 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 issues. Then when you do the analysis, it will surface in very, very high percentage if that is
Okay.
what you intend to clear. Okay, no?
Hmm.
So let's say 5x5, if it's the health and all that, right? So it will
Yeah.
be you think about your issues, then it will surface more.
Okay.
Then it will pick up. Yeah.
Okay.
Especially emotions. Health-wise, I think health-wise, even if I don't think about it, it will always surface for me the right thing. Okay, because it's
Hmm.
for your energetic field. But emotions, certain emotions can be like, okay, I haven't been thinking about something for some time already. But when you get the person to talk about it, then it break up the emotions. And then when you scan, wow, came out higher percentage. Yeah.
Okay. I get it, Christy. Thank you so much. I have
Okay.
another like
Yeah.
4 questions, but let me just
Yeah.
give
Let
space for the other
others
people.
ask
Yeah.
first.
If we
Yes.
have time, then I'll get back to you. Thank you so
Okay.
much, Christy.
All right. You're most welcome. Okay, the next one on the list, Anjali, how to select programs because there may be a root cause somewhere. So the good thing about Healy, when you do your 5x5 analysis, it will automatically select for you according to the extent of disharmony. Okay, and the disharmony. All right, that itself is the root cause already. You always go to the root cause because sometimes a person may have like a sleep issue, and then sleep program never appear, but they will get heart meridian, they will get kidney meridian, they will get liver programs. Yeah, so that is the root of the problem. It's not that they can't sleep, but because their liver acts up. You see or not? So just trust that the Healy always select for you the part, okay, that gives you the greatest disturbance. That means the root where the problem surface.
So
Okay,
do we
all
have
right.
to, yeah. So do we have
Oh,
to run that entire program or we have to
what do
go
you
one
mean?
by one?
What do you mean? Do you have to run the entire program?
That means
The
if in
five
the,
by five.
yes, if in the blue app I get all these things, then individually I have to go and do in the pink app also.
Okay, if you see that the percentage is above 60,
Hmm.
okay, because if you do all the 25 programs, it will take a long time, correct not?
Hmm.
So those that are 60% or higher, those you go to the Ping app and you choose to do that. If you have very, very low ones, like just now Nitya was saying, right? 14%, 18%, 20%, below 30%, because that one is chronic, you may also want to do that if you don't have above 60. Okay,
So
either
what
too
is the,
high or too low.
So what is the ideal and healthy percentage? It is between 30
40
to
to
40.
60 is ideal.
40 to
50 is perfect, well
Okay.
balanced and well harmonized. So
And
we give
30
from 40 to 60, that is then okay range. So anything above 40, there's a tendency to have symptoms. So you can address programs related to symptoms. And then if it's below 30, very chronic,
Okay.
and very common in aging individuals who are, especially those who are sick or have
And
some.
between 30 to 40 is okay?
It depends. Okay, it depends on what comes out. I will take the highest and very, very low ones. If there's a 20 and a 30, I will choose 20.
Okay.
You
If I
see or
have
not?
to give somebody from the Blue app, okay, and that person has a gastric problem, so how I should go about it?
It doesn't matter. Doesn't really quite
The
affect.
person has, my sister has a gastric problem,
Yeah, it's
and
okay.
I want, yeah, so I want to use Blue app for her because she's
Yeah.
not here. So which program should I go for her?
Yeah, you analyze. Okay. So when you
Analyze.
analyze, you will find out where exactly is the problem. Okay. It may come out stomach, gastrointestinal, you see or not, harmony, or it may come out stomach meridian, or it may come out nerve. Okay, that means the gastric is due to overstimulation of the nerve. So it releases too much gastric acid, or it can give you skin because it's an
Okay.
intestinal lining. So
So
that's
they,
why you have to use Healy to tell you where the problem is. So sometimes it's like, oh, the person has gastric, why it comes out skin and beauty, Yeah, because that's where the problem is the intestinal lining, the
and
stomach
one more
lining.
last question I want to ask. I
Mm.
have on my right foot below, sometimes I don't get sensation. So I think it's something to do with nerves. So how to analyze and how to go about it?
How to analyze? When if the problem is there, other parts of the body are fine, it will appear in your analysis. Okay, unless you have other problems which is more severe, then the top 5 may not reflect a smaller issue. So it will come out first, what is the bigger problem? Okay, yeah. So you see from the minor 5, all the programs that come out, you have to see which one is the most related to your problem, and then you vibrate that list. Okay, if you want to solve a particular problem. So you go and see all the charts. I think this may be the problem. So you vibrate that list for yourself, or you can choose the Ping app program from that list to go and vibrate.
Because when I did analysis, there was nothing coming related to that. Like I'm losing sensation in my right foot down, So
Right foot, losing sensation in your right foot. Okay.
yes.
And what appear? You have to see what frequently appear. It's not based on one time, the analysis, but you find that, like just now somebody said, right, this thing keep appearing. So you have to see which one keep appearing. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. When is it meridian that keep appearing, or is it circulation that keep appearing? You see, so if it's circulation that keeps appearing, meaning that it has to do with your blood circulation. Okay or not? So the cells in your foot is not getting nutrients and therefore not working. All right. If you see meridian, that means the bioenergy is not flowing all the way down. Okay. So you will have to use the meridians. Yeah.
Thank
You
you
see
so
or
much.
not? So
Thank you.
that's
I'm a
why the
new user.
reports are so important. The
Yeah.
reports are very important. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a new user, so a lot of questions are there.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Sayali's question is Parkinson tremor, dragging late. Which program do you suggest? Okay. If I look at just this condition alone, okay, of course, we'll always say that whatever condition that you have, do the 5x5 and 2x5, right? So that's the best because Healy will tell you. But if you want to just target this thing, It would be your brain, because Parkinson would be your brain. You can use brain programs, you can use learning programs. Tremors will be the nerve. All right, so use balance nerve, all the nerve programs, okay, even meridian nerves, and then the dragging feet. So if you can't move your leg very, very well, means that it's nerve muscle. Okay, the coordination between nerve and the muscle. So Parkinson, usually they gait, G-A-I-T, so they sort of like cannot walk. So in terms of biology, that would be the kind of programs we use, you know or not? But you see, sometimes it may come out kidney programs and liver programs instead of this kind of brain nerve. Okay or not? Because why? The kidney is associated with the brain. So you may think that it's a brain problem, but the Healy will tell you it's a kidney problem. So you have to go and strengthen your kidney. Yeah. So that's why always go back to the 5x5, 2x5. Okay, look at that list of programs. So it will hint to you something that keep appearing. If kidney comes out here, kidney male, kidney female, both also come out in your deep cycle, that means the problem is there in the kidney. Okay, now, so it's very interesting when you look at the reports. It's like when you least expect it, you will be thinking of here, and then the Healy will highlight that this is the problem here. So look here, so follow that. Okay, all right, Uma.
Thank you, Christy. I have two
Yes.
questions. One of it was partly solved when you answered Nitya about the well-being program, because I find that in the last 2 months, that program has been appearing for me quite often. And most of the time, the percentage is between 40 and 30 for all three.
Okay.
So this has been coming quite often. So I just wanted to know, and I think when you answered Nitya, I felt I got the response, the answer to that.
Yes.
Another one that I had was the kidney female and the kidney male. Now, I do not have a left kidney. In spite of that, I keep getting that kidney female program.
Yeah, you still have one kidney, right?
Yeah, I have only one.
Yeah, it's okay. Even those where the gallbladder has removed,
Yeah, even
gallbladder
for me,
comes.
there also it keeps showing that.
Yeah.
Because the
So there are
gallbladder.
yeah. So there are people where they say, I don't have gallbladder anymore, but why does gallbladder keep appearing? Precisely. Okay, there were problems with your gallbladder. That's why it keep appearing, because the gallbladder meridian may still be blocked. You see or not?
Yeah.
So, okay, whether your kidney is there or not there, it may still show as kidney because that's what you need. So whether it's one kidney or two kidneys, the kidney male, kidney female, because why is kidney male and kidney female? Because the sex organs and the urine system, okay, is together. All right. In bio, they call it urinogenital system. So kidney female is just saying that if both actually comes out, okay, actually it's more of the kidney. All right. So strengthen your kidney, especially you have only one kidney, all the more it will keep asking you to support your kidney. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. That's all?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
That's it. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Umar. Then the next one is Li Liang. You got your high wave, right? What's the best program? Start from cell wave. So use every single program in cell wave if you have just gotten your high wave. Then every day you can use two, correct? Not? So you can pick one from cell wave and one from high wave. From mind wave, sorry. So one each like that, you can use that. If not, the other way is to finish all of cell wave, and then after that, you go to the next one, which is mind wave, and then you finish all the program there. Okay. Then by the same person, sleeping, resting, balance, and all that. So, okay, if you have sleep issues, start with the mind wave. All right. So because mind actually stimulate parts of the brain that is helping you to sleep. Okay. So Liliang, you can start from there. Okay, Minas.
Yeah, hi, Christy.
Hi.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. The question was for my mom. She's 88 years old and she had a fall, and twice she had hip replacement surgery. Now she's completely bedridden. She cannot
Okay.
even turn on her own due to
Mm.
age factor also, and she has many bed sores. It was
Bed
practically on
sores.
the whole body, yeah, but the legs and the hand bed sores have been healed by taking care of them, but still the bed sore on the tailbone specifically, they
Mm.
are healing and again appearing, healing and again appearing. This blood is oozing out, and even the flesh is showing up. And it is in such a area, the tailbone, that when she wears the diaper, it gets wet. And so even if I do some dressing, it is to be removed again and again and again, and it is not healed, and which is this paining her a lot.
Mm. Okay. What kind
What
of
can be
programs
done?
appear? Is it skin appear?
No, skin never appears. Skin
Skin
never
never
appears.
appear. Okay. Vitalization.
Vitalization does appear sometimes.
Yeah. So she
I
needs that
usually
because
do the blue programs only because she also has the replacement done. So pa- parts are there in her body, foreign
yeah.
parts.
At
But
that
I
age,
sometimes
right?
do the coil also.
Okay. At this age, you also have to give them digital nutrition.
I do that.
Okay. Digital
Yeah.
nutrition. And then skin didn't appear. Beauty appear or not?
Beauty
Do you
sometimes
get
appears.
beauty? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Because sometimes they get beauty instead of skin. So use
Yeah.
the beauty program, vitalization,
Yeah.
nutrition. Okay. They need the nutrition. Uh, does meridian appear?
Very much less, not much.
Okay.
But I do
So
the meridian in the blue app.
yeah, okay. Because if it's meridian, it might be the bladder meridian around there
Yeah,
or the
because it
root
is
chakra.
exactly on the spinal cord, the tail of the spinal cord. So I do the
Yeah.
meridians also. And I do the
Does
nerve program
chakra
also.
appear? Does chakra appear?
Not much.
Okay.
But
All
I do
right.
her aura also every day. I do all 5 by 5 also every day for her.
Okay.
And yeah,
Uh, okay. Did the defense appear?
not
Any,
much. Not much.
uh, I don't know whether it's an infection,
There is
etc.
not a pattern actually. Every time different programs appear.
Okay. Yeah. Um, probiotics, friendly flora.
Just a second. Please. Friendly soda.
Friendly
Yeah.
flora. Okay,
Yeah.
friendly flora. Okay, you have
Yeah.
to see whether that appears or not. Sometimes even conflict emotions. Yeah, so you have to see what appears.
I
Hmm.
do the database more regularly, the back flowers, the courage part, the creative homeopathy, because she's totally bedridden, completely keeps on seeing the ceiling the whole day.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
really a
yeah. But you have to see the
terrible
percentage
thing to be
also.
seen.
You have to see the percentage also. Like let's say if like bud flowers is already below 60, then don't keep doing the bud flowers for her. So you may want to
Okay.
explore others, like soul
I do
cycle.
the gems.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do the soul cycle. Yes, I always do the soul cycle
power
because she's
tree.
88. I just do the soul cycle and aura
Yeah,
every day.
yeah. So look at the percentage. Yeah. Okay.
Anything else can be done because it is not healing.
Do you have a cell wave?
No.
No. Okay.
What else
Use
can be done?
Yeah, it should be vitalization, either cell or the skin or beauty thing. Okay, for bed sores. Yeah. Okay, I can
It's
only think
really
of
not good to
this.
see
Yeah,
that the
plus
blood is losing
nutrition,
too much.
give them the digital nutrition. Anything else?
She
Not
doesn't
that.
eat, huh? By the way, she's not eating her food.
Yeah, that's why all the more they need the digital nutrition. Because even if
Yeah,
they eat, they may not be able to digest properly or absorb, okay, or their circulation. Ah, okay.
she
Yeah,
hardly eats once a day, and that too only very small quantity. I just give her curd,
yeah,
milk,
yeah,
and all those soft things which she can. Because even I give throat chakra because she can't swallow also now.
yeah. Nutrition, you give her the digital nutrition, the vitalization, okay, like
Hmm.
cell harmony, which is for all the cells. Yeah, you can try this combination.
Yeah, I give the regeneration programs also, 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
That is to be given on a single day or one per day. The regeneration program.
The which one?
Regeneration programs,
Regeneration.
1, 2, 3. Yeah,
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. You just give 1, 2, 3 consecutively within the same day. Yeah.
same day. Once I gave on the same day, and once I did 1 day per day, one program
No,
per day.
no, regeneration 1, 2, and 3
Yeah,
consecutively. Yeah,
yeah.
same day.
Yesterday I
Same
gave
day.
consecutively same day. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Okay, you can also try deep cycle renewal. Okay. Yeah, that one
Renewal.
is
Yes,
also
I did
for
yesterday. I did yesterday.
regeneration. Yeah.
Yeah,
So if
yeah.
you
I did.
have the McHealy,
Actually, I have only
under
classic.
under classic there is cell, right? I think
I
there's
don't
one
think
which
classic
is
doesn't have.
cell harmony. Okay, so you can put this near the area where she feels the discomfort.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You can try that first and see what happens from there. All right.
Can I send you the picture, Christy, if possible, if you can just guide more on that?
Send me the reports. The reports, the analysis reports will be more helpful.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure,
Mm,
sure.
okay.
Thank you. Thank you
All
very
right.
much. And
Yeah.
what is the 2 by 5 analysis which you just mentioned? We do 5 by 5, but what is 2 by 5 analysis?
2 by 5 is the McHealy Classic and McMakin using your Healy in the Blue app.
Acha. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Surab, do we need to change the profile photo frequently? The photo is not needed except for aura. Okay, so aura, they won't let you proceed unless you have a photo. Everything else, you don't need a photo. Okay, so that's one on the photo. Then the other one that people like to ask is the record your vibration, right? So you will record if you want to, you can change every quarter, every 3 months, just to re-record your vibration. Okay. Mhm. All right. Yapna.
Hey, Christy, thank you so very much. Deep gratitude for these wonderful sessions. Am I audible to you?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. I do have simple questions, multiple questions, but simple questions. So when we do mag Healy analysis through a blue app while connecting Healy, can we do remote vibrations for all the mag Healy analysis like atmosphere, water, then McMakin, and then classic?
Yeah.
Remote healing through remote healing of mag Healy is possible, right?
Yes, as long as you are using the Blue app, you are sending it through remote, whether it's
Yes, that's
Healy or
right. That's right.
Healy.
Okay,
Yes.
all right, great. And the second question, in Mag Healy Obsidian, there is a program called Night Harmony Female and Night Harmony Male, right? What exactly,
McMakin
which is the
class.
duration? Yes, that's right. So the duration is really on the higher side. What exactly it does?
Okay, the one you use it in the evening is to prepare you for sleep.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what is the good time to take this particular program when you are on
After
bed?
dinner? Okay, after dinner to all the way to when you're sleeping, when you lie down.
Okay,
Okay?
so
Yeah.
while sleeping also, I can take this program.
When you're sleeping, yes, yes.
We can take. All right. And what is the ideal percentage to keep? What is the range of the percentage of this particular program that one should keep?
For which one, Healy?
Yes, Maggie, this night harmony,
Okay.
female or male. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to experiment it yourself. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, because by
What should be the
default,
range?
okay, so for me, I use below 50%. Okay.
Okay.
Some people will tell me that they use all the way to 100%.
Okay. I
Yeah.
usually
So,
use 35 to 45 in between
yeah.
that.
Yes.
So
So it
that is
depends because how much of your sensation can you feel, you see? So for certain people, when you put on it, you can actually feel the movement, all right, the energy movement and all that. Some are totally not sensitive. So yeah, so it depends. So you follow your
uh,
own body, whether you like it stronger or whether mild is good enough for you. Okay?
all right. Okay. Got it. Yeah. And so in Healy, we have atmospheric programs, right? And if somebody has facing some issues with Vastu, do
With
you know Vastu?
Vastu,
Yeah. Do
Geomancy.
you know Vastu?
It's
what's the issue?
geomancy.
Geomancy, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if somebody has this specific issue, thank you so much, Sriram. So if somebody has this particular situation, can this situation be healed by atmospheric programs?
Yeah, you can use the energy clearing program.
Okay.
Okay.
That
It can
will solve the purpose, right?
yeah.
Okay.
In terms of the energy of that space, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of the geometry, the layout, furniture, and all that, that I do not know whether just by using energy clearing it can solve their problems. Okay. But let's say if
Okay.
it's a relationship issue that they have,
Mm-hmm.
all right,
Mm-hmm.
then by using energy clearing, family harmony, children program, or relationship, they should be able to solve that. Okay, because that
Okay.
the energetic.
Actually, this specific condition, I'll tell you, one of my prospect and going to be team member soon. So in his office, he has checked by the expert, and the expert says that the washroom and the direction of the washroom is not correct. So you have to either lock the washroom, do not use it. But because it's an office, it is not possible, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
So they can always try first with the McHealy, all right?
Okay.
Because when it comes to geomancy, is complicated, and I'm
Mhm.
not the professional to advise and say that therefore you can, okay? Because like the
Okay.
Chinese believe that if your washroom is in the wrong place, you're basically
Mhm.
flushing your money away every time you use the washroom. So sometimes they ask you to lock it up. If you cannot, let's say, remove it, they say lock it up, don't use, and then have another washroom. So I'm not the expert to give that kind of answer. But you can start first with, let's say, energy clearing, okay,
Okay.
prosperity
Okay.
program, and see
Okay.
whether they can feel the difference or not. Okay, if cannot, then they should actually refer to the experts. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Thank you so very much. And I will be needing the protocol of vitalization. And with vitalization, I have a question. While taking regeneration 1, 2, 3, or as per the protocol, can we take more programs, as in the additional programs?
Okay. Yes, you can. All right. Because if you want to see what does this protocol do specifically, what is contributed by that protocol, then you only do that protocol and then you don't do everything else. Okay. But if you are not particular about, monitoring just that protocol alone. Of course, you can use it along with the other programs.
Okay, all right. So can we do this? We will follow the 5x5 analysis. From 5x5 analysis, maybe we can choose 1 or 2 programs from there, and additionally, maybe 1 or 2 programs from the protocol or whatever we need.
Yes, you can
Is
do
it
that.
possible? Okay, great.
Yes. All
All
right.
right.
Yes.
I need the protocol, the latest protocol or whatever the standard protocol for vitalization. Is
Yeah.
it possible for you to send it to me? Can I
You can
email
go
you
to
or-
my.healy.com. Okay.
Okay.
So when you log in to my Healy world, am I talking about
Mhm.
my.healy.world? So when you log in to that, you will
Right.
see that there's one part which is the tools. Under
Okay.
tools, you will see downloads. So when you go
Okay.
in there, the protocol is there.
Okay, great.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you so very much.
Okay.
I have actually
Yeah.
jotted down the entire parts. Thanks a
All
lot.
right. Thank you. You're most welcome. Okay, so I think the time is up. So yeah. So okay, so the rest of the questions you can ask in the next session. All right. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Christy. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Okay.
Christy.
Thank you very much,
All
Chris.
right. Okay. Thank
Thank you as
you.
always.
Thank you,
Thank you
Christy.
for all your questions. Okay, we learned a lot from all your questions. Okay, so thank you. Thank you. So see you on the next, should be the next week. Okay, all right. Bye bye.